So here we are at CRT 2024. My name's Elliot at Monkey Nut Audiobooks. I'm delighted to be with Simon here. In fact, I'm really delighted. He's a really cool guy. I met him last year for the first time, and his stall is actually my favourite stall here. Shh, don't tell anyone that. Simon, how you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you.
Can you tell everyone what it is that you actually do and why I think it's so incredibly cool?
Well, I can't tell you the second bit, but the first bit is I produce a thing called the Word for Word Bible comic. It's a graphic novel of the Bible where each book has every word from that book of the Bible. It's historically accurate. It's untamed, so we don't cut out any of the difficult bits. So it's aimed at adults and teens rather than at little kids.
Show me that a moment. Hang on. A little birdie told me, if I'm not mistaken, that's up for an award here at CRT, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is sort of one of our new books. It's called Song of Songs, or Song of Solomon, if you prefer. It's a book that tells a love story between Solomon and his wives, and it's one of those books where actually, because I say to people, "Oh, our books are untamed, we don't cut any bits out," they say, "Oh, why don't you do the Song of Songs?" Like, oh, hey. And I was like, yeah, okay. And so I did it. And actually, it's proved to be really good because the actual Song of Songs, as people watch, you probably know, is if you read it, it's very, very confusing because it doesn't tell you who's talking or what's the context or when are they saying these things. But with the comic, when you add that context, and you obviously can see who's speaking, it just makes it so much easier to actually understand what are they saying, what's the point, what's the story.
Just a random thing, but does this support reading scripture as well? Because this can almost like break down some barriers as well.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes it more accessible, and Song of Songs is just a great example of where, a lot of the books of the Bible, if you read them, you would understand it. It's not hard, but there's some books, really understanding the context, who's talking, all that stuff is so important. So we've been nominated for Bible of the Year.
That's a pretty good going, isn't it? Listen, man, I wish you the very, very best.
Thank you.
All right, and I'll see you a bit later on.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Good luck.